What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Growth Room Network. And you know how I feel about the rain, right? When it rains, I love it, and when it rains for days and days and days, you start to get a little bit depressed. I think the rain is actually a good segue into what I want to talk about today, and that is actually not being defeated in spite of. And if you follow this channel, you know I kind of talk a little bit about spirituality to the point that I don't think that this world is actually all physical. And what I mean by that is, I think that if it was just a physical world, that we could all conquer way more than we conquer. I think that if it was just a physical thing, in this world, you run into problems where things don't happen that should happen. What I mean by that is, you know the old adage, hard work makes you rich. Well, what happens when you put in that hard work, like hard work, years and years of hard work, but you don't find the riches, you don't find the glory in it? I guess what I'm asking is, what happens and why does things happen that's not supposed to happen? Like this happened, but it shouldn't happen. And that's why I find we're fighting something bigger than what we see, because we're fighting against some kind of force, some kind of power that doesn't want us to be great. You put in all these extra hours, and still you're without anything. You're without the means necessary to make ends meet. And you see other folks that are not doing as much, but they're profiting crazy. And not just with money, but just in life general. Why all of the spiritual work you've been doing on yourself, all the mental health, all of the counseling sessions, all of these things that you've been to that are supposed to work. And they're working for a lot of people, but why are they not working for you? I think that's one of the greatest questions that we can ask ourselves. What power is it in the world that's coming against us, and why? And I said to myself the other day, is I realize now what my dad was actually raising me to do and to become. What time? There's a saying that you don't raise your children for the generation you grew up in. You raise your children for the generation they're going to grow up in. And I wonder, why was my daddy growing me up into this stuff, raising me the way he raised me? And he used to always say, King, you know, I know it's raining hard. He used to always say, you gotta be broke up, root and branch. You gotta be broke up, root and branch. Like, what does that mean? And what I find is, you find the world now that wants to break you. I look on social media and I find so many challenges or so many channels and that have only tried to help. Like they've only tried. I saw a guy's channel get canceled. He was just telling people how to eat better, how to stay away from the hospitals. And they counseled him on social media. I couldn't understand that. I see so many other people trying to get the truth out, or what we think the truth is, the good word out, and they get canceled. But then I see other people put up anything on social media, put up some of the most disgusting, some of the most, I don't know, culturally devastating, socially, morally devastating, destroying type of content and videos. And that's what YouTube and social media or Facebook, that's what they push. I don't understand this stuff. But then the little guys that are trying to do right, the little guys that are trying to stay morally within the guidelines of what they were raised, they're being cast aside. Not just by social media, but by the viewers as well. It's like the culture is changing. The culture of people, they don't want to see that kind of stuff. Not unless it has some drama in it. Not unless it has some kind of beef in it. Not unless it has some kind of sex up in it. And so every now and then you see, I was listening to a Miley Cyrus song. And I used to love Hannah Montana. And it's crazy to me how they can take Hannah Montana, or I don't know if she was always what Miley is, but they can take a girl that's putting out content like Hannah Montana and tell her if she wants to break out of that mold, she has to turn into almost no clothes, reinvent yourself into this new Miley Cyrus in order to be relevant. That's what they're doing to us. That's what they're doing to us. If you don't get with the program, it's over for you. You can't get ahead in this society. Why are you raining on me so much? It was just drizzling when I came out here to start this video. I don't want to say too much. But I do want to tell you, because I've gotten a lot of videos, ads, I've gotten emails from YouTube, these little social media companies. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm not going to become the person you want me to become. You can't break me. You can take me off. You can destroy me socially, but you can't break me. Because I've already been broken. I've already started from nothing. They think if they can get people that have had nothing their whole lives, that they can just make them do or say anything. But I've already been to the bottom. You can't put me back to the bottom. That's where I'm from. Nah, I'm going to keep doing it the way I've been doing it. Y'all take care of yourself. God bless you. Looking forward to a beautiful year this coming year. And as always, in every area of life, grow, grow, grow. Can you believe it's raining like this? Like, seriously. Y'all take care of yourself.